In the 34th century, humanity stood on the brink of disaster. Decades of unchecked environmental destruction had rendered Earth nearly uninhabitable. Facing extinction, humanity pooled its knowledge and resources into a last-ditch effort. The creation of the Lumen drive, a propulsion system capable of crossing the stars faster than ever imagined. The Lumen drive opened the door to the Sanctum Expanse, a galactic frontier untouched by war or colonization. What made this sector unique was its abundance of habitable planets, an anomaly that defied galactic norms. This sanctuary became humanity's salvation, and within 50 years, billions of people resettled across its fertile worlds. During this era of expansion, humanity encountered the Aelori Concord, a coalition of interstellar civilizations that governed much of the known galaxy. Initial relations were tense. The Aelori were wary of humanity's rapid colonization and survivalist ethos, while humans struggled to adapt to the Concord's rigid diplomacy. However, shared curiosity and cautious optimism eventually forged an alliance. Humanity became a junior member of the Concord, its role seen as both a blessing and a wild card. To solidify their place in the Concord, humanity proposed an unprecedented gesture of trust, the Unity Trials. This month-long series of military exercises was designed to share strategies, foster collaboration, and integrate the diverse tactics of conquered species. Unlike traditional galactic war games, the trials were framed as a celebration of unity, held in the heart of humanity's solar system. The invitation alone sparked intrigue. The Aelori civilizations, each with their own philosophies on war and peace, had never witnessed a gesture of such open military transparency. Some questioned humanity's motives. Were these trials a diplomatic overture or a thinly veiled power display? Regardless, curiosity prevailed. Most Concord species agreed to participate, sending fleets and delegations to the trials. The first arrivals were the Valith Syndicate, a meticulous and calculating species known for their crystalline starships. As their ships entered Earth's orbit, they marveled at humanity's homeworld, a planet simultaneously ravaged by past exploitation and thriving with new life, its ecosystems rejuvenated through centuries of effort. Waiting to greet them was the flagship of humanity's solar defense armada, the Resolute Dawn. It was a colossal vessel, dwarfing anything the Valith had expected. At over 12 kilometers long, the ship bristled with weaponry and technological advancements born from Earth's survivalist ingenuity. To the Valith and other arriving species, the ship sent an unspoken message. Humanity was no mere fledgling ally. One by one, other fleets arrived, each species bringing their unique ships and traditions to the trials. Among the delegations were the Drakari Compact, whose organic vessels shimmered like living coral, and the enigmatic Quorum of Loomis, a nomadic civilization with a fleet of ships designed for stealth and precision. As the trials approached, whispers of unease rippled through the Concord delegations. Humanity's technological prowess, combined with the sheer size of its forces, was unsettling. For centuries, the Concord had balanced power carefully to avoid any one species becoming dominant. Humanity's rapid ascent, however, disrupted that balance. Unknown to humanity, a faction within the Concord had begun theorizing a worst-case scenario. What if humanity's survivalist instincts turned outward? What if, having rebuilt their world, they decided to impose their will on others? These fears simmered beneath the surface as the trial's opening ceremony began. On the moon's surface, beneath a grand dome built for the occasion, humanity welcomed their guests with a spectacular display of Earth's culture. Holographic projections danced in the air, showcasing humanity's history, art, and resilience. As the Concord species mingled, their curiosity about humanity grew, but so did their questions. General Artemis Nair, commander of the Unity trials, took the stage. Her voice carried both warmth and resolve as she addressed the crowd. Welcome to the Unity trials, a celebration of what we can achieve together. In the face of the unknown, we have always found strength in cooperation. Let us use this moment not just to train for battle, but to build trust and understanding. The galaxy is vast, and together, we are its stewards. Her speech was met with polite applause, though in the audience skepticism lingered. The trials were about to begin, and the Concord's first look at humanity's true strength would soon follow. The trials began in the swirling storms of Jupiter's orbit with a fleet coordination exercise designed to test interspecies teamwork. Ships from the Concord and humanity worked in mixed formations to simulate navigating through hostile conditions and defending against mock ambushes. For the Concord participants, humanity's tactics were bafflingly efficient. While most species relied on carefully rehearsed maneuvers, human captains adapted with unnerving speed, using strategies born from centuries of improvisational warfare. Their vessels, both sleek and imposing, responded with a precision that hinted at a deep connection between crew and ship, as if the vessels were extensions of the people aboard. Midway through the exercise, a Valith flagship simulated a critical failure, drifting perilously close to Jupiter's gravity well. Before their allies could respond, a human destroyer broke formation, and tethering itself to the larger ship with magnetic grapples. Despite the maneuver risking both vessels, the destroyer's crew pulled the Valith ship to safety, earning them a rare acknowledgement of gratitude from the usually reserved crystalline species. Behind the scenes, however, the Concord observers noted something unsettling: the sheer volume of human ships present. For a trial-sized fleet, humanity's delegation seemed vast. Did they underestimate humanity's scale, or had humans deliberately chosen this display as a subtle show of strength? The trials moved to Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Its icy surface and thick orange haze provided the perfect backdrop for ground-based tactical exercises. This time, mixed species squads competed in simulated urban warfare, navigating labyrinthine environments filled with holographic foes. The Drakari, with their elongated limbs and heat-sensitive vision, excelled in the confined spaces, while the Valith used their crystalline refractors to bend light, creating dazzling illusions. Humanity's contribution, however, was far less exotic, yet astonishingly effective: sheer grit and teamwork. A squad led by Captain Idris Venn quickly became the focus of attention. When separated from their allies, they used mundane objects to create decoys, laid complex traps, and coordinated strikes through a near instantaneous neural network, linking their squad members. Concord observers were impressed and unnerved by the humans' ability to turn disadvantages into triumphs. By the trial's end, humanity's squads had secured the highest score, though their allies managed respectable placements. The camaraderie among the species grew, but so did a lingering question: how much of humanity's ingenuity was born from necessity, and how much from an instinctive drive to dominate? As the trials progressed, the Concord's unease began to crystallize into a chilling theory. Humanity's isolation in the Sanctum Expanse, combined with their rapid technological progress and survivalist mindset, had birthed a civilization that was uniquely suited to conflict. What would happen if their alliance faltered? Could humanity's strength turn from an asset to a threat? This question came to a head during an off-record conversation between Aelori diplomat T. Saith and General Nair. Your people are remarkable, Tsyth began, her voice measured, but remarkable often comes with complications. Tell me, General, how does your military scale compare to the rest of the Concord? Nair smiled, though her eyes betrayed no hint of naivety. The Unity trials are about trust, not posturing. But if you're asking whether we're prepared to defend ourselves, rest assured, we are. Tsyth left the conversation with no clearer answers, only a deeper suspicion. The trials culminated in Earth's skies, with a combined operation designed to test both naval and ground forces. Humanity's homeworld served as the perfect stage, its vibrant blue oceans and sprawling cities, a stark contrast to the devastation that had once plagued it. For the Concord delegates, this was their first true glimpse of Earth, a planet reborn through sheer determination. The final simulation involved a coordinated defense against a hypothetical invasion, with human and Concord forces working in unison. As holographic enemies filled the skies, humanity unleashed its full arsenal. Orbital railguns rained precision fire, fighter squadrons darted like swarms of angry wasps, and ground forces deployed mechanized infantry with surgical efficiency. By the end of the exercise, Concord participants were equal parts, impressed and alarmed. Humanity's strength was undeniable, but so was the shadow of their history. As the Unity trials drew to a close, the conquered fleets gathered for a final celebration above Earth. Holographic projections of the galaxy lit up the skies, a reminder of the vastness they all shared. Yet beneath the festivities, a quiet question lingered. Could humanity's power be contained, or was it destined to reshape the galaxy? Humanity, for their part, seemed blissfully unaware of the apprehension they had stirred. For them, the trials were a triumph, a chance to prove their worth and cement their place among the stars. But as the Concord fleets departed, one thing was clear. The galaxy would never look at humanity the same way again. If tonight's story brought you peace, let's make it a habit. Subscribe, and we'll meet again soon.